All right, shalom, shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Makar Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and the women who follow. So this is the brother Karatazah from Nebraska camp coming back at you with another lesson. This one being entitled "A Gift Blind the Eyes." Okay, and just going. I have a video that I'm gonna play just as an example. And matter of fact, there's one more precept I want to get before we get started here. Baba Koshai, y'all bear with me. All right, here we go. So let's check out this video because as I said, the premise of the lesson is, a gift blindeth the eyes. So every time someone has something for you, a gift for you, a kind word for you, it's not always with alternative motive, but sometimes it is. And matter of fact, let's get this to start the lesson. No, where we at? Here we go. This is 1 John chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are going out into the world." So we have to try the spirit by the spirit, okay? Understand the circumstances and the situations in which a gift, a kind word, or actions that seem kind of out of play. Just monitor them. See if it's consistent. Is this is out of the blue, or what the full matter is, and go off the spirit, judge it by the spirit. Is this brother doing something that he wouldn't normally do, and is he continually doing this for an alternative reason? Whatever that may be, or is he just genuinely coming out of his heart trying to be a brother? All right, because both happen and both do occur. So let's check out this video real quick. Okay, and this is from Game of Thrones. If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, it's a show where a lot of people backstab. So just check this out. Spare you.
The defender of the Vale.
Uncle Peter.
My lord, come and see. I missed your name day. Go on.
A falcon.
A gerfalcon. The greatest and rarest of birds.
Last time I saw you, Baelish, you told me you were taking Sansa Stark home with you to the Fingers.
Indeed I was.
And yet, not long ago, we received reports that she has been married to Ramsay Bolton in Winterfell.
On our way to the Fingers.
So, the first guy, the younger teenager, he was given a gift by him. Now, this is a slimy, low down, no good motherfucker right here. Okay, but he gave him a gift, and he has good rapport with the Lord of the Vale, right? So him giving that gift, it just solidifies even more. Hey, look, bro, I'm for your turn. I'm on your side. But you seen this guy, he's like, man, look, last time we seen you was on some other shit. You said you was gonna do A, B, and C, but I just got word that you done did X, Y, and Z. So it's not adding up to him. And he's older, more seasoned. He knows, like, hey, look, there's some bullshit going on. You can't trust this guy. So let's
received reports that she has been married to Ramsay Bolton in Winterfell.
On our way to the Fingers, we were set upon by a large force of Bolton men. Seemed to know exactly when we were traveling and exactly whom we were transporting.
Do you take me for a fool?
Yeah, you take me for a fool, nigga. I know you lying. Come on now, nigga. Bullshit. I'm bullshit.
Tell me, Lord Royce, how many people knew of my travel plans with Sansa Stark? I shared my intentions with you and no one else.
So now he's trying to turn it around. Like, hey, look, yeah, I was going home to the fingers, but some people came and they basically they mugged him and took her, is what he's saying. And now he's saying, I told you my plans, so it was you that got me set up. This is how slimy niggas be. But because he gave him that falcon, this guy, he's listening to him.
Slander a man in his own home, you might find yourself crossing swords with him.
Your home is the Vale. The Lord of the Vale stands before us, and only his judgment concerns me.
Should we throw him through the moon door?
Now the moon door. So their castle is on top of a mountain, and they have a door that's just like open air, basically. Like if they throw you to that door, you're falling thousands of feet to your death. So he basically said, should we throw him, through that moon door?
My lord, I have always been faithful to House Aaron, to your father, to your mother, and now to you.
Do you believe him, Uncle Peter?
Lord Royce has served the Vale well. He's enjoyed a distinguished military career. If we could trust his absolute loyalty, he would make a capable commander in the wars to come.
You can trust my absolute loyalty, my lord.
I think he deserves one more chance. What do you say?
Fine.
So what he just did, I'm gonna get this scripture real quick. Is this is 2 Timothy 4:3. It says, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust they shall heap unto themselves teachers having itching ears." That's not the one that I wanted. I think that is. Nope, it's not. It's not. Bear with me here. But for sure, y'all bear with me. All right, here we go. So this is Acts chapter 20 and verse 30. It says, "Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them." And that's what Peter Baelish did in this situation. He came and he got in his head, okay, gave him a gift, blinded his eyes, perverted the whole situation to get the men of the Vale to follow him. Okay, and we're gonna get another situation with Absalom and his conspiracy. All right, this is 2 Samuel 15:1. It says, "And it came to pass after this that Absalom prepared him chariots and horses and 50 men to run before him. And Absalom rose up early and stood beside the way of the gate, and it was so." Slack that when any man that had a controversy came to the king for judgment, then Absalom called unto him and said, "Of what city art thou?" And he said, "Thy servant is one of the tribes of Israel." And Absalom said unto him, "See, thy matters are good and right, but there is no man that deputy of the king to hear thee." Absalom said, "Moreover, oh, that I were made judge in the land, that every man which had any suit or cause might come unto me, and I would do him justice." Right? So he's basically telling everybody, "Hey, look, if I was king, I will make sure everything's good. I will make sure everybody gets justice. Make sure justice is served for everybody in this situation. Really slandering his father, and he's backdooring him. He's undercutting him. All right, verse 5 it says, "And it was so that when any man came nigh to him to do obeisance, he put forth his hand and took him and kissed him. And on this manner did Absalom to all Israel that came to the king for judgment. So Absalom stole the hearts of the men of Israel." So basically, he gave the people what they so-called wanted, but it was for his own gain. And it came to pass after 40 years that Absalom said unto the king, "I pray thee, let me go and pay my vow, which I have vowed unto the Lord in Hebron. For the servant vowed a vow." Matter of fact, that's really all I need, because we know what happened after that. Absalom took the kingdom, but the point was, he stole the hearts of the men of Israel. How? By sitting in the way and giving judgments, before David was able to hear the judgments. So he manipulated the population, and you'll have people come in and try to manipulate you to think what they want you to think, or to act how they want you to act, and they can do it in many different ways. We just gave 2 examples on how he gave him the falcon, but how he did it by becoming the so-called people person. Okay. What does the scripture say? Going back to Deuteronomy 16:19, it says, "Thou shalt not rest judgment, thou shalt not respect persons." Right. So, judgment is judgment. Everyone gets the same opportunity. Everyone gets the same condemnation. All right. Nobody's special. It says, "Neither take a gift, for a gift doeth blind the eyes of the wise and pervert the words of righteousness." So he took that gift, and look at him. He's looking at it. A falcon. Not just any kind of falcon. The rarest kind of falcon. He was, rubbing it in. Like, "Hey, I got you." So, but it perverted the words of the righteous, because he couldn't give a righteous judgment after that. You seen you had the knights closing in on old boy. They was ready to swoop him up, but in order to save his life, he had to get down with him. All right. So let's get this last precept, and this is Jeremiah 9:4. It says, "Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk every neighbor will walk with slanders." So you can't trust everybody. All right. Sometimes it could be a brother. Sometimes it's a nigga in the world. Sometimes it's your boss. So it could be a co-worker. It could be a family member. Just as we said before, try the spirit, by the spirit. See, look at their actions, beforehand, and definitely afterhand, after the fact, and to use wise judgment. Okay. And this isn't speaking about anybody in particular, but it's just something that was on my spirit. It's just a good game in general, just to beware of any and everybody, because it is a lot of ulterior motives that people come with. So with that, your baby mama, your kids, they come with ulterior motives as well. So just be aware. And Lord's well, this is edifying, and only give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Karkadash, the honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS, salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the 4 corners who are daring in truth and sincerity, all the men and women who follow. Shalom.